だ。
Go on now, Iengu. Nachika is still resting. Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonin is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nishka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the book for her. There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is.
You haven't changed a bit, Shilonin. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocoatl. Shilonin used to love drinking chocoatl. You were already a big girl by the time I finally.
Oh, Auntie, Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Yangu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's get indoors. Watch your step, Auntie.
Sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope... Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocoatl. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be...
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so...
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient... The moment I became idle at home, they would talk...
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocoatl, and...
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I...
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks?
Because the layout of this place... Let me see, yeah,
That's right. I remember you used to... But you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, that's how Nechka sees Shilonin too. whenever she's feeling better.
Well, yeah, I'm here now. And even brought a gift as an apology.
You said Nechka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm maybe I've been too strict with her.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to deserve... Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't...
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I...
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nechka needs...
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Shilonen.
Oh.
Ooh, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't...
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle... You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting...
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like. If you asked me before, but now that she is gradually recovering, Nechka's illness actually originates from that night. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters. I joined the fray as well. And it wasn't until the monsters were... I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower... Oh, Nechka, my daughter. My Nechka. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work. Oh, my daughter.
Whoa, hey! She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, she looks...
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time. Phew. Alright. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make...
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire you.
Thank you. 3 just need to make sure everything gets...
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't...
Both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up...
Oh, come on now. Anyway, for dessert...
Cup of grain fruit.
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute. Come on, Shilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then...
All right.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. we'd see someone come flying down on a Yunkasaur as soon as we came out.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
I just saw... Hey, you there!
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? Never mind that now.
Shilonen, we... Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters! Let's go up!
Shine down! Flash!
Everybody stand back! Glory to the Shogun! Now you shall perish!
All right, that should be it for the monsters. Oh, it also seems we're in...
Strange, we didn't see any monsters on the...
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods. It's the main road in and out of the tribe. So people... I don't know what happened, but it seems... Tlisoli doesn't even forge. If she comes back, Nachka will even be able to find... Nachka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kid's... Strange.
Look at that! He has a Blaze Gem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite... I'll carry these bags, and you two can...
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having... Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a straight...
Once you live long enough, you'll... Let's bring the ingredients back.
All right.
Bring it!
Ah, you're finally back. What took you so long? I was starting to worry.
Oh, yeah, we, ran into some small...
All right. As long...
Whoa, there's so much...
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be...
Paimon will help herself.
Ooh, yeah.
You're...
Of course! I'll have just one more fish and...
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth.
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already...
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. But it's okay. Nachka can talk to me even if she will never again... The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nachka. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something.
Huh?
You know about the woven scrolls that the master... Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually... But the case of Nachka's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two. The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss. As one example of that, Nachka now only sees me as a strange, unfamiliar auntie who claims to. She's a good kid and doesn't want to upset this lady who. But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like Nachka really has no idea that her real mother is right.
So you plan on recreating Nachka's woven scroll?
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscriptions suddenly became popular. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing Blaze Gem inscriptions... Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill level of complexity. The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also adapted by making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew that's right. I have a way to cure Nachka and restore. I want to forge an ancient name for Nachka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the YAB is because extracting those memories from the ley lines, but your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that. Your Blaze Gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the Blaze Gem inscriptions took away any memories?
Using other people's memories of Nachka to reconstruct her past.
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin. You're as outstanding as ever. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nachka.
But wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the...
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my... This is the central inscription that controls, which will also soon serve as Nachka...
You made all of this yourself, Tlasoli?
Yes. It was lots, and you saw it yourself. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nachka's ancient name is still far from... I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how...
I thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't it's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like that.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nachka back, otherwise, Nachka won't have any chance of... She won't remember me, and she won't even remember why her name... When that time comes, she'll be left adrift. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nachka name.
Shilonin?
I'll take the central inscription with. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its component. I won't make any promises until I've checked. Say goodnight to Nachka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. I'm sorry it took me so long to...
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nachka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary...
Huh? What?
Nachka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her... Nachka! Don't try to get out...
You go ahead and take care of Nachka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? It's not going to be easy. You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The work. Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door. After entering the workshop, She was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came
Oh no!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the... Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all, but it seems more like a lot.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside, you probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation, and as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit and to do that, I have to collect as many related stories. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot for stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered. I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and only in true stories and this is the only way for the spirit to become.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you...
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn... It's just a form of spiritual power. Well, from the moment you appeared in this world, and that person then condensed this blessing. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past. Names are blessings for the future from people with this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into
Oh, Paimon gets that! If you're alone when you're walking in the... But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And the traveler always Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, traveler. Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic.
Anyway, this is what Plisoli told me when I was trained. And to be honest, I've only understood...
But doesn't that mean you
Well, that's not entirely true. You know what, I am sick of talking.
Did you hear a whole section of...
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of I kept this. Come on, let's go disassemble. Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use...
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like?
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary, unfinished ancient name. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy it.
So, Shilonin, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names? Or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share which is, names aren't... Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say, I need volcanic crystals of about 35% pure. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without? Yes, because forging ancient name. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability. After all, creating a name. Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient, giving someone a name is a subjective expression. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective if ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough. No. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself,
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Shilonen.
Phew. Now I'm curious. Of course, this is also my line of work.
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make...
Yeah, but you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch Bring it! Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. All right. Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then...
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an... Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still... Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an... Only after we... If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have...
Oh, so you...
For the most part. If it were... But since it's...
So, Shilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names? Or the other 80% you don't...
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I... Which is, names are... Only by having names can things... For example, when I order ore, I would usually say, I need volcanic crystal. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible. Yes, because as for the question of why it's important, after all, well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient, giving someone a name is a subjective, but giving someone a nickname is if ancient, so the best, even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself,
Paimon isn't trying...
Of course, this is also...
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons.
But you should keep Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start... Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here, and when the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Shilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe, it's just the, phlogiston. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. More or less, yeah. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first. Let me see. Start with ink.
Whoa! A super huge diagram just appeared! Tlasoli Central and... So are you done checking the inscription?
I didn't find any anomalies in the Flichist engraving. All the
That means we can help Tlasoli.
well, probably, but I have good news and
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
well, even if you cover your ears, the issue... What are your thoughts on absorbing memories? But if you ask me, there's a problem with what Auntie said. It's, hard to control the absorption of memories. By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work.
Accomplices?
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this Blaze Gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit from a purely objective standpoint. The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this Blaze Gem. I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate in this process. The YUB actually function. If you remove the YUB from the process and don't use any tools, then trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand. Yeah, exactly. Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as there's no way Auntie would let Nechka plunge into the river of memory, and considering that Nechka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work. Only Aunt Tlasoli can. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning her in an ideal world. This would be perfectly fine, as long as... And I also believe that there won't be any mistake, but Auntie is not a YUB. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
How can we solve this problem?
Names are blessings for the future from I've also made up my mind.
All right. Shilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscription. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that after the memory bank is constructed. The Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions.
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen.
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but once this is all over, you must come with...
That's fine. I'm willing to...
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nachka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and
How could I just hand her a birthday present? I've picked out a box and packaged...
No, it's just...
Oh, is Nachka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke. Uh-oh. What is something...
Nachka, don't hurt your...
Shilonen is... Your...
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of...
Hello, Nachka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it. You've already read it? But didn't Tlasoli package up the book that Shilonen brought?
No. She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Shilonen. It's a few days ago. She told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about... I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in soon after. She suddenly developed a fever.
Auntie, do you know which version...
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that... Oh, it's all my fault.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book.
Oh, right. Nachka probably doesn't... You're Paimon and Mr. Trop? Oh! Seems like everyone knows...
Yeah, Nachka seems to be doing pretty well today.
Take her for a walk. But considering...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the tribe. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up... Besides, it's her birthday in a few days. What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need...
All right. I also happen to have a few repaired Blaze Gem. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nachka's water bottle.
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't...
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out... Okay. Thanks, everyone. And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Let's go look for Ignal. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while.
Tosoli, what brings you to the... Oh, she seems to be doing much better now.
I hope so. Here.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, but I remember that Nachka would be...
I'm sure she'd love that.
My pleasure.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking...
Mm-hmm, noted. Sorry, Nachka. It won't be a surprise for...
That's okay.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nachka, feel free to write to me. Well, I was shocked last time when you...
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started... She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so... She begs me every day.
That's how you know she's one of the...
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character. According to the story, we should be right around... Takil prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. let my brothers... The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your...
Then, to turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths, I will bring my brother back before my...
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nichka? Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their... But the ending in the older version is more interesting. Oh, wait. Nichka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay. Just wait a...
That's not true.
You already know the other ending?
Hey, what are you all chatting about
Huh? Mom. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy end.
Aren't happy endings always nice? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. But, you know, for now, let's...
Next, let's visit a pipe. Stay close, Nichka.
Yes, Mom.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching?
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apaj Palan.
I didn't expect to have two name engravers come. What are you looking to...
Whoa! Offering a dip...
She was once our name.
Thank you for your generosity. Come on, Nichka.
Thank you.
Oh, so this... It looks like you're doing much better now. How...
No, that's all right.
Oh, well, that was for your fit.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. His drills and small clamps are good quality. I always come here to buy things if I find... Oh, do you have...
I have a few in stock.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors.
Well, there are too many different designs and variety. Come on, Auntie.
And there goes Shalone dragging Flasoli off to buy more stuff.
I won't run off.
Paimon's favorite? Tequila, of course. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought us. What about you, Nichka? Oh, the one who was possessed by Quatlique. But never if it wasn't for his determination, both he... Of course! A story's only... Hey, Nichka, why don't we play pretend? You can be...
Mr. Traveler?
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And then, well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different.
My favorite line is the one...
Come here, Nichka. Look at you.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child.
We've picked something up for Nichka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's...
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about...
Let's talk later. Just... Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back.
Bring it!
I finished repairing your Blaze Gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it, so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Thank you.
Yes. Thanks for...
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been... To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. The last time Pakal came and asked me about it, asked for why I had been leaving so often, I said,
Sure, we can
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Nat. Really? Then Paimon's gonna...
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't...
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry.
Mr. Traveler,
Come here, Nachka.
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Shilonen, but it's already getting late. It'll be Nachka's birthday in a few days, and...
No problem. I'll be sure...
Mom,
You're getting hot again. Here. You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go... Nachka, I never...
Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right. What should we...
No, Nachka was having so much fun today. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to
No, it's fine. Let's go, Nachka. It's time... Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today. Please be sure to come to Nachka's birthday party. Alright, it's nearly bedtime.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book.
I understand. It's very special to receive a book from you.
Oh, put it
Well, I've read the story to her many...
No, that won't be a problem, Auntie.
Oh. What?
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different. The one I gave her is the unedited version. It was released long before Nachka fell.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Shilonen.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nachka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember. So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the... In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the...
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about... Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of the...
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop...
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen...
I beg your pardon?
Nachka, where did you...
Go home, Nachka. Are you
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nachka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nachka. Right?
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will
Silence.
That's the line from the older...
I know everything. Shilonen, help me, please.
Something's blocking the door!
Get back!
Shilonen, wait for us!
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in.
Whoa.
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
Stick around! Out of the way or get blown away!
Illusion shattered!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Going in!
Storm the front! That was quick! Strike!
Out of the way or get blown away!
That was quick!
Shine down!
Forget it!
Adventure time! All right.
Yep. The flames have gone out. Bring it!
Come on! Show me your courage!
Illusion shattered!
Let's light it up!
Out of the way or get blown away!
There is no escape! Bring it!
Forget it!
shatter. Let's finish this fast. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Bring it!
Let the mountains veins out of the way or get blown away. Let's light it up.
Out of the way, or get blown away!
There is no escape. Flash! Out of the way or get blown away. All right. Everybody stand back! No turning back!
Torn to oblivion!
Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right, let's keep going!
All right.
You got here quick.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she'll...
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark. I'm the one who made her stay there alone. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
Then, who's that girl lying up?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in, I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very... Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka, as I said, I only want to bring Nechka back. Even if... And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to... If you're not willing to help me, then you can... Shilonen, you have yet to make a move. It's no use. I've already set up the blaze. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally be... After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate.
Don't worry, Nechka.
3,
Mom will always be with you.
2,
Wake up, Nechka.
1!
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Tlisoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loom. We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name. My name's Nepeka. It really suits you. Nepeka, I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nechka? Nechka? Where are you? Answer, Mommy. Shilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? I felt her hands and hugged her. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake.
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows.
Enough, Tlisoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness, what could they feel but abject pain and You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified that those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. You exhausted every option and sacrificed. But have you forgotten the true meaning?
My ancient name.
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, and as for blessings... What blessings have I had since the day she passed? But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself and ancient name.
You think... Auntie, do you still remember the The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true path. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots. It's over.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this Shilon and Nechka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry.
All right.
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that,
She's already planned out everything. Shilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation.
Well, it's all thanks to Nempeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just... All she had to do was start to cry, and she would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, it would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and I would be so scared every day.
You have us now, Nepeka.
Yeah.
You are already super brave, and you even managed. Shilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able... Without you, it would have been extremely difficult. Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in her room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get? Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka. It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall, that is... It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central...
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon...
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have...
So you suspected her from the...
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a... The most I did was keep the possibility, and... But now that I look back on it, we still Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised... Everything is finally over, and...
So, what should I do now?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you.
But everything I know is about Nachka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers she enjoyed. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Shilonen. I just don't know.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The Blaze Gem inscription isn't working anymore.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my... I'm scared, Shilonen. What should I do?
Oh. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and...
A Blaze Gem inscription! You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty... This is your first blessing. It has always protected you.
But I don't even remember the names of my...
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything... I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, you'll continue to grow and mature your name is your starting point. Remember your name and everything you've experienced.
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all.
If you really can't come up with what to do, we're from the same tribe after all. If nothing... And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. Well, rather than placing... Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, gosh. I nearly...
Huh?
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and, one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka. You're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just... Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many of... What I do know is that Tlasoli's work... And as for the completed Blaze Gem... Anyway, at least... Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news. Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their... Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get... Now, Nachka really is gone. But everyone is about... She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my... The tribe hasn't responded yet, so... But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest. After all, she's got a busy future ahead.
Failure is just a step on the...
Bring it!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for... Ad Astra...
Illusion shattered! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Teamwork is strength! Glory to the Shogun! Flash!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Shine down! Let's light it up! Yeah! Quiver! Yeah!
There is no escape!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Bring it!
I'm going in! Storm the front!
Now you shall perish!
Illusion shattered! Strike! Shine down! Let's light it up! Quiver! Hear the echoes of the valley! Everybody stand back! No turning back! Torn to oblivion!
This realm is...
If you ever...
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
burst forth. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Let the mighty be humbled.
The wind knows me. Let the mountain's veins boil! I'm going in!
Hey, yeah!
Overruled. Bring it.
Teamwork is strength!
Booba, get them!
You are not welcome here.
Into the wind.
Bow your patience. We'll meet again. Today.
One with nature. Burst forth. Clouds high. The birds come.
Settle down. To the very
Into the wind. Live.
Shower me with
bow your head. Fall before me. Cut down. My battle is.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
I'm going in! You're toast!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Everybody stand back!
Hey, yeah! Let the world come alive!
Coming to be! Feel this ancient power! Wind striding! Falling leaves! Adorn my...
Settle down.
Insolence shall be punished. Where are you?
Live! One with nature!
Time to shine!
Silence.
Out of my sight. Winter shall eventually come.
Transfixed! I'm going in!
Nice and spicy. Eat this!
Letting grave names echo.
Everybody stand back! one with wind and cloud.
Be sanctified.
Shower me with the Boba! Get them!
Bow your head.
Let my name echo in song! Nice and spicy!
Into the wind.
Silence!
Fallen leaves adorn my nut.
Hey-ya! I'm the fried pan!
The tides beckon. Justice is blindsided. Bow your head.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Order guide you.
I'm going in!
Transfixed! Bring it!
Gather.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Laid bare, everlasting as the moon! Overruled! Letting brave names echo! Bring it!
I will have order. Solidify.
I'm going in!
Stabilize.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Nice and spicy! Eat this!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows it.
Let the world collide!
Let the mighty be humble. Silence. An oversight on my part. Bow your head.
Wind strider.
I'm the fried pan!
Laid bare.
This is order. Gather.
Teamwork is dream! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Transfixed! This is where laid bare.
Order guide you.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
I'm going in!
Overruled!
with nature. Clouds high. The birds
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Let my name echo in song! Shower your toast!
as one with wind and cloud.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Laid bare. I will have order.
Letting great names echo!
Yeah. Stabilize. Yeah.
Everybody stand back!
Transfixed. Witness my rise.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Yeah. This is order. Stabilize.
Teamwork is true!
Order guide you.
Letting great names echo! Bring it!
I will have order.
I'm going in!
Laid bare.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? So let's see. 1, 2... Not so many as I thought. Well, I'll get to them tomorrow.
Ancient alchemy, truly